This scenario is based on an ERP application that is utilizing a queuing infrastructure to send messages to a mainframe application for processing. For today, we will be focusing on the WebSphere MQ monitoring from the ERP perspective. The blue arrows indicate message flow across the infrastructure, and the shapes with green borders reference WebSphere MQ objects. There are two queue managers, QM1 and QM2. Queue managers are system services that provide a logical container for the message queues and are responsible for transferring data to other queue managers via message channels. Queues are logical containers that hold the messages. Channels are defined connections that provide a means for transferring messages from queue to queue across queue managers. We begin the demonstration with a Foglight application. Overview dashboard. The Foglight Geo Application Dashboard is meant to show the overall application service level, end user health, and infrastructure health from service, infrastructure component, and geographical perspectives. From this dashboard, I can drill into the United States to see what data center my WebSphere MQ problem resides in, or I could drill into the MQ tier to see all the related components across data centers. For this use case, I want to see all of the related components and their relative health, so I'll drill into the status indicator to start my workflow. The tier indicator pop-up summarizes all of the tier components, showing both the current and historic status. From this, I can see the current alerts on my IBM components, and I can expand that to get more detail on the actual components. At this point, I can see which queue manager is experiencing issues, and I can begin my diagnostic workflow to determine root cause by drilling into the alarms themselves. The outstanding alarms pop-up lists all of the current alarms and lets you prioritize before starting your diagnostic workflow in the case of multiple alarms. In this case, we're most interested in our channel down warning, so let's look into that. The alarm detail window will show when the alarm was created, the detailed text, and who, if anyone, has acknowledged or cleared the alarm. By clicking on the source of the alarm, you are directed to the associated domain dashboard, which in this case is WebSphere MQ. Now that I clicked on the source of the alarm, I am opening my MQ Overview dashboard. From this dashboard, I can look at current and past statistics on all of my MQ objects. But being I was directed here by an alarm, it puts me on the exact screen that shows me the source of that alarm. For that reason, the MQ agent and the Channels tab has been pre-selected for me. At a glance, I can see that the channel in question has been stopped. Now that I clicked on the source of the alarm, I am in my MQ Overview dashboard. From this dashboard, I can look at current and past statistics on all of my MQ objects. But being I was directed here by an alarm, it puts me on the exact screen that shows the source of the alarm. For that reason, the MQ agent and the Channels tab has been pre-selected for me. At a glance, I can see the channel in question has been stopped. And by looking at the detail in my channel throughput graph, I can get an idea of what was happening prior to that channel being stopped. At this point, I know to resolve this issue, it is not a network or system issue, but something I have to get to an MQ admin console to fix. Before I do that, I want to take a quick look to see what my other alarms are on this MQ agent. In particular, I want to look at my queues, so I can do that by clicking on the Queues tab without going all the way back to where I began the workflow. Just as I suspected, the QM1 queue is filling up. If you remember from the diagram, the only thing pulling messages off of our QM1 queue was the QM2 to QM1 channel. Now that the channel is stopped, the messages on the QM1 queue have nowhere to go, which we can see from our open input count. There is nothing pulling messages from the queue right now. Now that I know know for sure that while the channel down is only a warning, it is causing upstream problems that can quickly become critical or fatal as the queues start to fill up. To conclude our demonstration, let us briefly revisit our architecture slide from earlier in the presentation. In our scenario, we were first alerted that the QM2 to QM1 channel was stopped. The stopping of that channel caused a message bottleneck here in our QM1 queue. We were warned on both the channel down event and the queue high limit event, and we used our dashboard to gather more contextual information showing that the open input count had gone to 0, which meant a complete blockage. This also indicated that we were heading towards something much more serious, potentially even dropped messages as the queue continued filling up.